Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today is going to be Tap Titans 2 part 383. I hope you all are having an absolutely fabulous day. Apologize for no video yesterday. I got really busy with some schoolwork, but we are back here today. We have a couple things that I want to go and do. We have tournament rewards to collect. We have solo raids to go ahead and collect. We have the Bissell tournament to go and join. We have a raid attack that we need to go ahead and do. We got a lot of stuff here. So let's start off with the daily rewards. So day 13 is going to be a skill point. As you guys can see, there are no more firestones. The event has now concluded. And I want to go and show you guys what we finished off in terms of percentage. You guys know that I ended up getting 30%. That was pretty obvious. I said before that I probably wasn't going to go ahead and play an absolute ton the last couple days because this is exam week for school. So I just did not have time to do 20 prestiges, 30 prestiges a day to catch up to, you know, where I should be for top 10%. I would have had to start a little bit earlier, and I was totally fine with that. I said at the beginning of the event, unless I'm super close, like within a couple percent of getting top 10, I probably wouldn't do it. I probably wouldn't go for it. So I said from the beginning that I was probably just going to get top 30%. And then near the end, it was starting to look good. And then all of a sudden we kind of came to a halt in terms of percentage, even though we were collecting dailies and raid attacks, things like that. It really started to slow down. So I said, let's just go and collect our top 30 and be fine with that, because that's what we wanted from the beginning. But if we take a look at our tournament rewards, I do want to apologize here. I didn't even get to max stage. Like I said, I've had a rough couple days with exams here. I got 2 more tomorrow and then I am done exams, but it has been yeah, it's definitely been a tough one, I'm not gonna lie. So as you guys can see, we didn't even get to our max stage, but I mean, our max stage was 92,500, so we would have had to push 1,000 stages. Oh sorry, 93,500, sorry. So we weren't even close to our max stage. We would have had to push 20 stages to get 9th place rewards, so could have definitely done better, but I just didn't have time to play. I apologize, but still getting 200 diamonds, 50 tournament rewards, sorry, tournament points, 30 crafting shards, and 5 pet levels. Perfect. Total polyhami violet, 200 diamonds plus, and about 30 crafting shards there, which is awesome. The next tournament does start in a day in like 20 hours, a day in 20 hours. Perfect. So we will go ahead and participate in that one, obviously. And I think we can actually go and craft another legendary or another mythic piece. If you take a look, 120 crafting shards for the next Iron Heart piece. So we will be able to go and craft that next tournament. So we will be doing that for sure. If you take a look at the solo raid rewards, so this was the very first week of solo raids that you could actually go and fast track and skip. And let me tell you how absolutely amazing this was. It was so convenient. It was so easy. We all know, well, most of us, you know, we know if we can complete portal, you know, up to portal 40 or not. If we've completed it once, chances are that you can probably do that a few times, almost every week. I can get to portal 40 basically no problem. I think I've had in the last like probably 3 or 4, probably the last 4 months, I think I've struggled one time on a portal below level 40, and it was 37 just a couple weeks ago. I ended up beating it, but I just ended up struggling a little bit. So there hasn't been, you know, below portal 40 that I haven't been able to complete in like 4 months. I struggled once, but I still completed it. So being able to fast track up until portal 40 is so nice to do. And this is even good for the people that are just kind of starting to be able to complete solo raids. So if you can complete 1 week, and I remember just like 6 months ago, there was a really easy week. I think it was maybe 5 months ago now, but there was an extremely easy week, and that was my very first one that I completed. And for the next like month or, you know, 3 solo raids, I still could not even get close to portal 50. So if there is another one like that, this is perfect, because all you have to do is complete it one time, and then you can fast track every single time to portal 40. As you guys know, last week I could not beat portal 50, but I could still fast track because I've beaten portal 50 one time before. So it works out perfectly for people like me that, you know, can constantly beat portal 40, and for people like you know, someone that's a little bit smaller, lower raid level, lower card levels, that have, you know, managed to beat portal 50 one time before but struggle most of the time. This is good for them as well, because it saves them a bunch of time and guarantees them at least portal 40 rewards. So this is awesome. And another thing is, you know, solo raids can take a little while. You know, I mean, you could probably beat it in an hour. I could probably do it in about 45 minutes or an hour. I typically take longer because I'm normally streaming it, but I know there's some people that, you know, speed run it and get, you know, 30 minutes and stuff like that. But typically, I mean, it could take me a little while to do solo raids. So this is awesome. So even if I don't have time to do solos 1 week, I still can go and get portal 40 rewards for literally doing nothing, for clicking collect. So if we take a look here, there was actually a bug though as well. If we scroll down here, If we take a look at Portal 40, as you guys know, gives you crafting shards, which we got here, but also they included crafting shards in here. So if you didn't skip, you only got 10 crafting shards, which is what you normally get. But if you did skip, you actually ended up getting 20 crafting shards out of this, which is awesome. So we also have a raid attack that we completed here. We did a really quick farm raid. I think we beat it on like the very beginning of the 3rd cycle. So now we're doing a push raid. I'll get into that in a minute here. But tier 3, zone 28, getting a 635 raid XP, 3,528 dust, 155 raid cards, and 15 scrolls. Awesome. Hopefully, Razorwind, Grim, Moonbeam, nothing great yet. Grasping and Psychic, so nothing good really there. We will go obviously to open up our solo raid rewards here, getting us obviously 20 crafting shards, some pet levels, some equipment pieces, things like that. But actually quite a bit of cards there. We got like 18 maelstroms and stuff like that. I'm just gonna spam click through all this stuff, and we'll take a look and see at the shop, as well as, you know, see if there's anything that we can actually go ahead and upgrade at the moment, because I think we were getting close to a level up. Take a look here. Not this. I did actually swap out my deck on my phone, but it didn't update there. Perfect. Okay, so Moonbeam, or sorry, Purifying Blast is just over halfway. Totem's about a quarter of the way. Not horrible there. And then the next one is Fuse, or Voids. We're actually pretty far away from all of these level ups. I thought we were a little bit closer, but that's okay. We're sitting at 14,400 dust right now. So I'm not going to go ahead and, you know, spam our dust away or anything like that, but I am going to maybe consider doing a CSB level, as well as potentially, you know, maybe one more level to Moonbeam and Skull Bash, considering the amount of dust we have at the moment. But Totem of Power here, we can go ahead and purchase. And I think I'm actually gonna go and buy Thriving Plague here as well. I know we just kind of did a level up recently. It's only it's level 20 at the moment, which I don't really need to do an upgrade soon. But if we can, you know, even just collecting the card levels is gonna take quite a while. So if we can get that up to 21 and even Maelstrom to 20, I think we'd be sitting really, really good. I do want to do something with this deck potentially. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and get CSB to level 18. This is a very good card, especially in solos, as well as obviously for our Victory March deck. CSB does add quite a bit. This was, I think it was number 2 on the artifact on the dust optimizer, so it's not like I just upgraded something randomly. That was pretty high up there. It was that, and I believe Fuse was the other one that it wanted me to upgrade. I could be wrong, but I thought it was that and Fuse were the 2. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. Give me 1 second. So as you guys can see here, it was actually the number 1 card that I should be upgrading. As you can see, now it's not because I just didn't upgrade on it, but we can go and sort. So CSB now dropped quite a bit. I don't know what happened here. Okay, I think something glitched out here. I don't know why it looks like this. It's telling me to upgrade Acid Drench. Maybe did they change Acid Drench? Am I going crazy, or did they make Acid Drench actually viable to upgrade right now? Because as you can see, before it was only giving me like 8,000 extra damage, whereas now it's giving me 37,000. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna go message someone and I'll be right back. 1 sec. Okay guys, I think it may be a bug with the dust optimizer here. Let me know if you guys have upgraded it recently. I don't know why it's saying this. It previously said only like, so this is average damage increase for my totem deck, my totem Purifying Blast Acid Drench deck. Before it only said it was only going to increase about 8,000 damage. Now it's saying over 37,000. So I don't know if this is a glitch. I'm thinking it is, so I'm not going to go and spend any dust on it or anything like that right now. But let me know what you guys have experienced recently with that, because maybe it's not a bug. But I don't want to rush into anything yet. Well, I'll go ahead and do a little bit more research and kind of come back and see what the heck is going on with that. But we do have a totem deck to go ahead, or a totem hit to go ahead and do. I am absolutely loving this new raid feature here, where it shows the damages. If you click on targets, it shows you. So for example, these ones, we want to hit these right now. We're obviously completely avoiding the torso, and there's no target there because we're waiting for Victory March. Like, this is super, super nice to go ahead and see just for a visual representation. I feel like this is going to help a lot of people that are new to raids, you know, attack the ones with the targets. One with the X's don't attack right now, and the ones that are empty attack later. Like this, it makes everything so straightforward and so easy to go ahead and see. But we're going to go ahead and do a totem hit. We want to go ahead and hit the right shoulder there. So we're going to go and do our totem hit here. I believe I'll resim it again, but I think we actually hit, or we're supposed to hit anywhere from 5 to 5.3 or 5.4 million damage. I'll go ahead and resim it here in a second, but we are still in the 5 million. I think there is one Titan in this raid. Oh no, it may have been last raid. I think I was really close to hitting a 6 mil. I think at a 5.82 or something like that. I hit my biggest ever totem hit last raid, and I thought it was maybe last cycle, but it must have been last raid, because we're only hitting about a 5.3 I think here, for like an average. So we'll go ahead and take a look here in a second. 516, I have it pulled up right here. So sorry, 5.5 is going to be the max. But we did hit quite a bit over. 516 is quite a bit over that. So we hit 200,000 damage above an average. So you know what? We're actually going to go ahead and submit that. I know we could go up, you know, keep it rolling for another 400,000, but if we're hitting 200K over the minimum, or over the average, I think that's quite good. So we're gonna go ahead and now join the Abyssal tournament. So I don't have much plans to go and do, you know, crazy good in this by any means, because like I said, I have 2 more exams tomorrow, my last one, so I need to go and focus, but we are still gonna go ahead and join. This is going to be the Solar Eclipse. I believe this is the brand new one, so this is interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and join here. This is the skill points and perks one, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and bring up the guide. Give me 1 second. Okay guys, so I brought up the guide here. So the Solar Eclipse one, starting stage 1500, 5,000 diamonds, 100 skill points, 37 fortunate hero weapons, plus 50% advanced stage start, 15% shadow clone splash through boss's chance, 25 times shadow clone damage, 1,000 times all spell bonus, 10,000% splash damage, 500 mana capacity, 2 times all spell duration, and 50 plus 50 splash count. Definitely sounds like a shadow clone build, but let's scroll down here and take a look at Solar Eclipse. The Solar Eclipse tournament is themed around longer and stronger spells. While you may want to start out with a clanship build early on, you'll want to change to shadow clone fairly early, as it has a lot of speed. As we just read, there was a lot of buffs to shadow clone specifically. The additional splash count makes prestiging very fast, and extra shadow clone splash through boss chance helps make shadow clone very fast. Spend your corrupt diamonds in roughly this order: Adrenaline Rush and Doom 3 times. Okay, so quite a bit there. And then obviously, as a quality of life one, we're probably going to go and purchase Make It Rain, Brave Chest for pets, salvage unnecessary artifacts, and then Mighty Chests for crafting shards. We want to go ahead and get Ruthless Necromancer set eventually, as it massively improves your speed and allows shadow clone to go even faster. Okay, so perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and start that off right now. We're gonna go ahead and go with the Brave Chest to start it off, and then we're gonna go ahead and use these relics to go ahead and start discovering artifacts and cross our fingers for Book of Shadows, but obviously starting off with all of these pet levels here. And then it didn't say any of the legendary ones that we actually want to go ahead and get, but I'm assuming it's still going to be the regular ones, you know, get Noble Fencer potentially, and then obviously Immaculate Airbitter is a very good one to go ahead and get as well. But if we take a look now at the equipment, or at the artifacts here, cross our fingers for BOS, and then we're gonna go ahead and max that out with the rest of our relics and go back to probably buy another chest, to be honest with you. But at this point, I'm not even gonna salvage. Like I said, I don't plan on playing this really at all. I'll play for maybe an hour at most, just to go and collect the better rewards. I mean, even if you play for like 10 minutes, you're getting pretty decent rewards for the amount of time that you put in. So Abyssal tournaments have been quite good. I find that once you start, you know, trying to go for the in the top 10 is where it starts to get a little bit difficult, and you got to put in a lot of time. There we go, 3 back to back S tier artifacts. So we're gonna go max out Book of Shadows there, and as you guys remember, we got 11,000 relics from the one chest. If we were to buy another one, we get 27,000 because we bought Book of Shadows there. So that's awesome. You know what, I'm probably not gonna wait for the shop to reset to buy a bunch of crafting shards, so let's go and start off with a Mighty Chest, because that was what it said we could spend the rest of our diamonds on if we so choose to. 2 legendary pieces, a bunch of relics there, and crafting shards. If you take a look, tap damage, nothing we really wanted there, but if you take a look, we are obviously going to want to start working for Ruthless Necromancer, which is available at stage 4,000. The legendary one I probably won't even get there, so let's go and craft Immaculate Airbitter. Typically I will wait until we get to a little bit higher of a max stage to go and do this, but I just want to show you guys for the video kind of how I get set up and what I do within the first couple thousand stages. So we got that one, because as you can see, I mean, the bonuses are so small right now. If we would have waited even just a little bit longer, we would have had way higher bonuses. So definitely smart to go and wait if you're, you know, plan on playing long term for sure. But guys, I'm gonna have to go and wrap up today's video here. If you have enjoyed another Tap Titans 2 video, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.